Hey now YouTube, we are back once again here at Zach Maglin Collectibles, and we have another new exciting product to rip and review. Once more, we're taking a break from sports cards, and for the very first time on this channel, we'll be ripping open the brand new 2025 TOPPS Chrome Star Wars. As you can see, I have two boxes here. And about a little less than a year ago, we ripped Star Wars for the first time. We ripped one blaster of 2023 TOPPS Chrome. So I haven't seen 2024 on any shelves, but I was able to get this on release day. All right, it was hard to come by, but I had to go around to a few different GameStops and purchase this from them. The reason why it's hard is because I don't know if you can see it here. They were selling, and very strict, by selling only one per person per day. Okay, so if I wanted to come back, I'd have to come back the following day. I just went to two different stores and was able to pick up one each. So as you can see here, we have two. Normally this retails for about $29.99, which is 30 bucks. But once again, GameStop, our new favorite sports and non-sports cards destination, has a deal once more for their pro members, and the price for that is $28.49. So basically, once more, $1.50 off. Plus, if you're a member of their Prime, you're a pro member, you end up getting potentially a $5 monthly coupon, which I was able to use as well. So we have two of them here. Trying to get back into Star Wars cards, or even not get back, but get into it. And I was even more inspired after seeing what I saw at the Burbank cards, or I didn't call it Burbank, the West Coast Card Show. It used to be called the Burbank Card Show. It's now the West Coast Card Show. So if you haven't seen that, I dropped the video of that in regards to our adventures there. So if you haven't checked it out, please do so. But today our focus is going to be TOPPS Chrome Star Wars. Now, I must admit, not familiar with a lot of the new versions of different series of Star Wars. So if I'm not shocked or I'm not in awe of certain cards, don't be surprised. I'm more of an old school kind of guy, but hey, I've seen some sweet cards pulled, and hopefully we can find that here today. So you can see we have 5 cards per pack, 8 packs per box, and I believe you get 4 refractor parallel cards that are guaranteed. Excuse me there. So you have you're looking for Chrome-based cards of new Star Wars characters featuring the debut medallion. All right, so that might be something that we're looking for as well. All right, so enough of that. Let's get to it. So I guess it'd be appropriate for me to say, may the force be with me on this rip, all right? So we got 2 of them, so we spent a little bit less than 60 bucks for this. But we're after the fun, because this allows us to go back and reminisce about our days collecting Star Wars figures. Now it's on to Star Wars cards. Here we go, pack number 1. Let's hope for some bangers. Now, I'm not quite sure what show he showed up on, but I know he was in Squid Game, all right? I watched all 3 seasons of Squid Game, but obviously he is in one rendition of Star Wars. Don't know which one it is. It could be the Acolyte. If you guys know, let me know, all right, if he was on that one. So the cool thing is these are chrome finish cards, just like we have TOPPS Chrome Baseball that's currently out. These are chrome cards. So I know this dude, Boss, back in the day, all right? Nice looking card there. And Shock T. We've got also Skeleton Crew. And we have Oshaka Tano. I've seen her, right? She's in the Acolyte, if I'm not mistaken. And IG-11. All right, I'm looking because I'm not familiar if they're numbered or not. So I don't know if this one is a special parallel or That's just the color. Oh, it's showing refractor. Okay, there you go. So it is special, okay? So we're going to sleeve that up. So yeah, work with me, guys, because I'm not very familiar with Star Wars cards. I do want to get back into it, or into it, I should say. So I'm going to be looking at these for the first time as well, thinking or looking to see if I've got any bangers there. Okay, so that's pack number 1. Pack number 2. Now, my guy back in the day, believe it or not, and I mentioned this in our first video ever that we had of Star Wars cards. All right, here we go. This person right here, not familiar. Kona as well, not familiar. Ooh, we've got a backwards card of Moog Adana. This is the Acolyte. Ooh, there you go, like a ray wave. Okay. Of Moog Adana. All right. I guess I gotta watch the Acolyte, because I think I watched a few episodes and that was it. So there you go. That's a ray wave version. All right, this dude looks like a souped-up Chewbacca. His name is Kel Naka, all right? So we got Kel Naka also from the Acolyte, and we have this one right here, all right? On to the next one. But yeah, my guy was Boba Fett, believe it or not. Of course, aside from one Darth Vader, but Boba Fett, he just had that look, right? So I did see the Mandalorian, and what was the other one? The one like that had like the prequels of Boba Fett or something like that. All right, here we go. Pegla. Ooh, there we go. We're going old school. One Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello, Obi-Wan. All right, and it's a refractor as well. So these green ones tend to be the refractor, okay? All right, there you go. A lot of cards to sleeve up here, guys. All right. Tell me if I'm missing any bangers, all right? Here are more. This is the Acolyte as well. And then we have Mon Mothma from Andor, which I haven't seen yet either. And there you go. All right, so these are the newest, latest renditions of Star Wars. So, oh, but they're crediting the Obi-Wan back to the New Hope there, okay? All right, on to the next one. Here we go. This is still from box number 1. Taking our time because we're trying to appreciate these cards here. All right, Rose Tico. I've seen her before in a one. It was at Star Wars Last Jedi. There you go. Sly Moore. Not familiar with Sly Moore. Okay, so this one's from Skeleton Crew coming up. I guess Sly Moore was from Revenge of the Sith. Nah, I did watch that one. I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. This one is a Skeleton Crew. And there you go on a ray wave. All right, we are cooking now. A lot of different parallels here. Oh. All right, now we're starting to see some characters that we are aware of. All right. We've got one Emperor Palpatine right there, and hard-looking Darth Maul right there. There you go. Nice-looking cards. More familiar faces there. All right, on to the next one. If I could, I'd play the Star Wars theme or the I forget what Darth Vader's march is called or something, March of the Resistance or something like that. But I tried that before on camera, and I guess YouTube was telling me that they didn't have the copyright for the music, so I had to edit that out. So here we go. The Grand Inquisitor. And on this card right here, looks like a hard-looking card here. Captain Silvo. Is it numbered? No, but he's part of the Skeleton Crew. Nice card right there. Another Skeleton Crew. Unfortunately, I have not seen Skeleton Crew. Cassian Andor. I know he's the main dude from Andor. And Captain Elk. All right, there you go. Of the dude from Andor. Okay, so we're going to continue on. Star Wars cards, guys. Here we go. If I can get my hand on some Marvel cards, I'm going to rip that open soon too, okay? Ooh, we got a nice little refractor right there. We have this one from the Acolyte. This one's backwards. This is probably going to be popping. And there you go. May and Anasea, okay? There you go. We have Rancor on this refractor. Rancor, there you go. And we have Basil, not familiar with Basil, and Dryden Voss. All right. Some of these characters are looking like Pokemon characters to me, all right, which means I'm not familiar with them. All right, so here we go. Last 2 packs of this first box. All right, nice looking cards though. Look at that. Rona's looking pretty smooth with this colored card there. It's not a numbered or parallel. This one looks like it's from the animated series. It is a refractor of Kragan Gore, okay? Don't have any penny sleeves on me right now, so I'm just going to sleeve them up later. They have the Acolyte right there. Ooh, there you go. There's our friend from back in the day, Jar Jar Binks. All right. And nice looking Kiem, okay? Love the card design. All right, last pack. Did you guys open up your Star Wars cards? If you were able to get it, you know, on the shelves. I don't know if Walmart or Target has them. GameStop definitely had them. And I also know that TOPPS website sold out quickly, both of the hobby as well as these blasters, okay? We have a backwards. So this is from The Last Jedi, so I should know who this person is. Ooh, is that like a sketch card or something? Whoa, hold on there. Okay, we have Cato Connix on the Ray Wave, and we've got this, what is this, like one where you color it yourself or something? What is that? Boba Fett, a Star Wars by the number card. Boba Fett. Okay, there you go. There's my guy, Boba Fett. All right, so what, are you supposed to color this in or something? All right, and we've got Mace Windu. Ooh, and there's our dude. There is our dude to end that first box. One Boba Fett. Looking hard in this card. There you go, Boba. All right, so that's box number 1. All right, we're going to put a pause on this right now. I'm going to get some penny sleeves real quick. All right, so we're able to sleeve up some of the cards and even put them on display. But now we're going to move on to box number 2. Here we go. Can we pull some heat from this, guys? Let us see. Here we go. Poggle the Lesser, Queen Apolana. All right. It's a refractor of Queen Apolana. See, that's why I got to double check everything. All right. We have from the Skeleton Crew, not familiar. I've yet to see that. We have our friend One Chewbacca. Let's go. All right. And Bodhi Rook as well. Okay. Hey there, Chewie. All right. We're going to sleeve up this one here. So all of our little refractors. Put them on display. All right. On to the next pack. Hopefully you're enjoying this as much as I am, guys. Star Wars 2025 edition. Ooh, Neil. You know who where I've seen this dude from? If you've ever seen that Captain EO video, right? This dude was in it, okay? He's part of the Skeleton Crew. So if you ever seen that, I'm going old school with that because they used to have that simulator or that show, I guess, at in Disneyland back in the day. All right, so we have this backwards card of Master Codebreaker from The Last Jedi, and this is a wave refractor as well. All right. Here we go. On to this guy right here. He's looking hard. I don't know who this dude is. Balin Skull, okay? Ooh, and there you go, Captain Phasma. I've already told the story on Captain Phasma. You know, but she's looking hard here, all right? She's looking like a tough guy here, but who knows? Next one, the next pack, okay? Here we go, Star Wars. May the Force be with us. All right, this dude is one of the Ewoks from Return of the Jedi. This Porg looks something special, okay? This is probably a refractor. It is a Porg. This one's from The Last Jedi. I'm trying to remember where I did see The Last Jedi. I don't know where Porg is from, okay? All right. And then we've got from the Acolyte, as well as Captain Silvo and Edie Karn. So I forgot to mention, these cards were like released a week ago, and it took me a the day after to try and secure this. But, you know, as you know, I went to the West Coast Card Show, so pretty busy, wasn't able to rip. So that's why I'm having to rip it a week later after its debut, okay? So these cards are the hot thing here. All right, so we're going to get a refractor coming up. BB9E. I remember this guy right here from The Last Jedi. This is an animated General Pong Creel. And, ooh, there he is. He's going to be looking hard. He's one Lando Calrissian. There we go. I want to say the one that we hit, or we opened that one box of Star Wars cards before. We got one Lando Calrissian, and he was, I think it was a purple wave or something. All right, here we go. We've got Philic, not familiar. Ooh, there you go. There's a friend of ours, Grogu. All right, from The Mandalorian. All right, Grogu. Let's leave up Grogu. It's a base, but it's Grogu, guys. All right. On to our final 4 packs. Here we go. So, and the Imperial March would be good right now. I had forgotten the name earlier, but it was the Imperial March. All right, we've got this dude named Glurb. Ooh, we've got Maz Kanata. I know this one was in the more, not the prequel, but I think in 7 or 8 or 9. All right, here we go. And that one for The Force Awakens, okay? And we've got another one from the Skeleton Crew. So no number cards. We have Laker fan. All right, O'Shea Jackson Jr. played Kalen Roken. And we have a base of one Lando Calrissian. All right, there you go. So we are going to sleeve up this one here. So that, you know, we're going to show off all the different cards that we got, all the different refractors, I should say, at the end, okay? All right, moving on. Who's your favorite Star Wars character? All right, let me know in the comments, okay? But surprise me, you know, aside from the basic ones, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Boba Fett, you know, I'd have to say if it's from the newer versions of Star Wars, you know, like the Mandalorian, the Acolyte, you know, it's got to be Grogu if we're talking about the newer ones for me. All right, Mother Talzin. We have from Obi-Wan, which I did watch, Kawalan Roken. Oh, okay, there you go. This is an O'Shea Jackson Jr. Ray Wave. So you're getting a lot of different refractors, which is pretty cool. Okay, and we have one in each pack, essentially, an Acklay. All right, an Acklay refractor. I don't know where this one's from. Maybe I got Master Codebreaker. We got him earlier, and we've got Noel as well. Okay, the dude with an elephant head. All right, go figure. All right, we are down to 2 more packs, guys. The fun is about to end. Can we end on a high note with a numbered card or even an auto? Can we find autos here? I know they're definitely in the hobby box, but can we get one in these blasters? All right. If given the opportunity, would you rip Star Wars cards, guys? I know a lot of you are in the sports realm, but hey, you know, I think we're all Star Wars fans when we were younger. If not Star Wars, then it had to be Star Trek, I guess. But here we go. That is Brutus, right? Mas Amieldo, I've seen him before. He's on the earlier ones, right? Revenge of the Sith. Oh, that's a refractor, okay. And we've got an Acolyte. General Prio. And we've got Galen Arso. All right. So we got to sleeve up this dude right here. So we are down to our final pack. Thank you for sticking with us, guys. Stay tuned because we will have a recap as well as a reminder of our giveaway, because this is the last week of the month, which means our giveaway will be sometime next week. And I'm glad to say it will be through a live or streamed video that will announce our winners. All right, here we go. Rio Durant. Ooh, it means it's Grogu. It's Grogu time, and it is a Ray Wave of Grogu. There you go. I mentioned him as being a fave, and I got him in a Ray Wave. All right, Grogu. And not a sketch card, but a numbered card, I guess, with the color number. This is the epic scene between Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, and Emperor Palpatine. This is when Darth Vader helps out Luke at some point. All right, so yeah, there it is. It's a numbered card, or by the number card. And there's DJ as well. All right, so there you go. Let's put this up here. Take down this girl here. There you go. All right. So I don't know if you can catch all the hits there, if we can get some action on Grogu on camera. All right, so let's recap with these guys right here. Different refractors here. And, you know, I haven't seen what the comps look like, but I do know Star Wars Cards does very well on resale on eBay. We have a lot of collectors, okay? So I have no doubt that these will be a hot item on eBay. All right, so aside from those cards that you see there, we've got this one here. We've got Rancor. So like Ray Waves, as you can see, different forms. Nice card right there. Different refractors there. Ray Wave again. Just nice looking cards, all right, that we got here are these different refractors. So this is just a Grogu base, which is different than, of course, the Grogu Ray Wave. And always looking slick, one Lando Calrissian. And there you have it. All right, so tell me what you think in the comments. Let me know who your favorite Star Wars characters are, past and present. But before we wrap things up, a reminder, we have our giveaway at the end of this week, or I should say it will be announced during a live sometime next week. And just as a reminder, we are giving away the following, all right? We are giving away the Totally Certified Blaster, Panini Tin Revolution, Top Series 1 value, and the Tokyo threesome right there, Tokyo threesome of the Dodgers, Yamamoto, Otani, and Sasaki. All right, and all you have to do in order to register for our giveaway is like this video, comment on this video, share it with others, and most importantly, be subscribed to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, kindly hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and turn on the notifications so you won't miss any drops of new videos, where we'll also have more opportunities to register for our end of the month giveaway. So we plan on doing that every month for the foreseeable future, trying to give back and say a little thank you to all of you. So as we continue to grow, we're getting closer to our 750 subscriber giveaway. And when that happens, we're going to have another pick your favorite or pick your own mega box edition for that one. All right, until next time, thank you for joining us. And of course, I got to say it, may the Force be with you.